Yeah, bang bang rail. I got a really good comment today from a guy called Lloyd Paddock, Kevin Paddock, and Sid Paddock's cousin. Yeah, guy, give me a bit of news that made me. I had to do this little podcast here. And thanks, Lloyd. Thanks, mate, for what he sent me. Yeah. Um. Anyway, I fought Sid and I fought Kevin and I drew with both of them. Um, Kevin, he fought Royshaw, and Royshaw beat Kevin on points. And then he fought Lenny, and he beat Lenny quite easy. That's what he told me anyway. I believe he boxed me after. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But I drew with Kevin, and I drew with Sid. Uh, Sid Paddock. This is something that shocked me really. Sid Paddock was Bugners' main sparring partner for when he fought Frazier. So when I fought Bugner, it was years ago. When I sparred with Bugner, it was years ago, and he really hurt me. Yeah, and Sid was his main sparring partner. So Sid really he learnt me quite a lot. Sid, but I drew with him, and a fantastic fighter, hard man. He had to be hard to be the main sparring partner for Bugner when he fought Fraser. I mean, he was sparring with him like 5, 6, 7 rounds at a time, and he held his own with Bugner. Hard man, Sid Paddock, mate. And when I fought him for 8 rounds, it was a draw, but I remember, same as Sid, same as Kevin, same as Kevin, when we got in a clinch, they was quite wicked, yeah? And they would say to you something like, well, come on in, let's have a proper fight. And you're thinking, well, I've been fighting now for 5, 6 rounds, you know what I mean? And now you want a fight, you want a proper fight? I'll shit myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, Kevin Paddock, I drew with Kevin, fantastic guy. Kevin and Sid have got the utmost respect in Southampton. Big names, mate. The Paddocks, big names. Uh, Kevin is about, I don't know, he's about 22 stone now, 23 stone. He fought Kevin Finnegan in middleweight, for the title, I think. And it just goes to show you that he's blowing up. I mean, he blew up when he fought me. He said he fought me at Dagenham. I can't remember. But me and Kevin, after the fight, he was with lots of his mates. And I took him down to Harry Hayward's pub, the Harp and Herring, and they had a right good drink. And so did I. I don't even drink, but I had a good drink, yeah. And Kevin Paddock, mate, is a diamond, and I've got to get down now, after hearing that from his cousin, that Sid was Bugner's main sparring partner. I've got to get down and see Kevin, because Kevin will have bigger and better stories than that, yeah. So I want to know him, you know what I mean? Kevin, when he fought Royshaw, he underestimated Royshaw. That's what he told me. He didn't train for Royshaw. And then Royshaw beat him, I think, on points. He said that when he fought Lenny was like the business. And he said Lenny was like a pussycat, really. He said it's so easy to beat Lenny, as Royshaw was seemed harder than Len, mainly because he didn't train for Royshaw, but he trained for Lenny. And he said it was like a pussycat, Lenny, and he beat him easy, yeah. And he said, I think he must have fought me after he fought Lenny, and same as Sid. And they, as I say, they both draw. And he told me that Kevin said to me, Ray, he said, I'm not saying this to give you a bit of a boost up, mate. He said, but you'd have killed Len. You'd have knocked Lenny out. He said, you can bang. He said, when I was like, when I fought you, he said, you can bang. One thing you've got is a good bang rate. You know what I mean? He said, you've got not much, your defence isn't that good. He said, that's why you're so ugly. Yeah, you know what I mean? Steady, mate. He said, and he said, your defence is not all that good. He said, but you can bang. He said, you'd have knocked Lenny out. He said, that showed that. He said, I'm sure you'd have knocked Lenny out. Sid, I can't believe it that Sid was Joe Bugners' sparring partner. His main sparring partner. And I love Lloyd Paddock for telling me that. You know what I mean? He boosted me up big time, yeah. And thanks so much, Lloyd. I really respect that, mate. Anyway, bang bang rail. Please press the like button and subscribe. And good afternoon, yeah. Nice one.